When you said something yesterday at the very beginning of our conversation, that when you first met Mr. Epstein, and you ultimately have sex with him, that he had, um, I'll use the word erectile dysfunction, but he had issues having sex. Um,
That's what he told me.
that's what he told you.
Yes.
Okay. And and then over the years, you said sometime in the 90s you started taking testosterone.
Yes.
Um,
Well, I don't know if it was in the 90s. I don't remember when he started, but it wasn't. He had patches, testosterone patches.
Okay.
Dermal.
Like on his arm.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he was ridiculous because you shouldn't take more than one, but sometimes he had, like, I'm like, what are you doing? It's, like, unhealthy.
Okay. From what you observed or saw or heard, did he continue to have challenges sexually over the years, or do you think that whatever he told you, whatever issue he told you he had, was fixed?
I think it was a lie
You think he was lying about what?
about his erectile dysfunction.
Oh, you mean you never, you don't think he ever had any issues? You think he just told you that?
That is what I believe today, yes. But given, if any of the stories are true, he couldn't have had erectile dysfunction. The thing had a priapism, for Christ's sake.
Well, that's one of the reasons for my questions. I mean, you're right. I mean, and again, we've talked about this a fair amount, but what did, like, the stories of what masseuses underage and overage have said about him are, you know, and what he liked, or what he demanded that they do, whether it's watching him masturbate or pinching his nipples, you know, kind of things that are unusual. Do you believe that? Like, do you, from what you saw and from what you observed, from what you did when you're in a relationship with him, is that true?
Well, the bulk of what I read, he did not have sex. So that is consistent with what he told me, actually. And his masturbating, that is also consistent with what I knew myself. And I'm going to use a bad word.
Please, you can use whatever word you need. Yes.
Blowjob.
Okay.
He liked blowjobs.
Okay.
That I did observe. And he didn't seem to have any erectile dysfunction for blowjobs. But sex he didn't have. So when I read the stories about the allegations of sexual rape, I find that challenging because that was not his modus operandi, from my perspective.
But when you read about blowjobs, that would be consistent with kind of what you...
That would be consistent, as would masturbation, yes.
Did you talk to masseuses or women that either he was in a relationship with or who asked you about working with him? Did you tell them, yes, he likes blowjobs, yes, he'll masturbate in front of you? Like, did you have conversations with any of those, with women, about what Mr. Epstein liked or what would make him happy or things like that?
I don't have any memory of telling anybody about that. I think I may have joked, like saying, oh my God, you know, like from a Sex and the City scene, that, you know, he's... But not, I never instruct, the question you're asking me, sorry, let's just be clear. Did I ever instruct anyone how to pleasure Mr. Epstein? Your question, no.
And you said this earlier, but I want to just, you kind of said it on your own. I want to ask the question just so I make sure that there's no confusion. When you, over the years...
Sorry, can I just...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, please.
I just want to say, the idea that I would have to explain to a woman how to satisfy Mr. Epstein is patently absurd, because he clearly was able to explain himself. He didn't need an interlocutor to explain what he liked. He's been doing this, obviously, or this, some version of this story his whole life, and did not require any help from me.
Then, so did you ever observe him having sex with a masseuse, regular intercourse, not a blowjob, nothing else, where you either walked in or you were in the room?
I never saw Epstein have sex with any person.
And so how about oral sex? Did you ever observe a woman giving him oral sex, whether you were in the room or walked in, or...
I never saw anyone give Epstein a blowjob,
But you said earlier you did see him masturbating in front of masseuses.
I don't know if I said that. I don't know.
Okay, sorry. I don't want.
Sorry,
Let me ask the question. Sorry.
I'm sure I said
No, that's
that.
fair. That's fair.
I said I saw him. I'm sure I saw him in a what some people could define as sexual context. So somebody could not have their clothes or topless. I would say maybe. I could say that. If I saw him having masturbating when someone was like, I don't recall that. I don't have a specific memory of it. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay, I know, understand. That's fair. Sorry, I'm not.
That's okay.
Surely not trying to put words in your mouth.
No, that's absolutely not. It's fine.
So